Hello folks, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please watch this video till end. Before we start, kindly hit the subscribe button. Cruelty control. The Institute forces Leanne Battersby to make a heartbreaking choice on Coronation Street. She is being taken further away from her loved ones. In the latest cult storyline on Coronation Street, Leanne Battersby is forced to make a tragic decision. Soap aficionados have noticed that the Institute has further brainwashed Leanne, Jane Danson, in recent weeks. Sign up for the Coronation Street newsletter. Leanne is being pursued by cult leader Rowan Cunliffe, who has been pulling her deeper into the conflict by pretending to return her kid. In scary circumstances, Leanne showed her partner Nick Tilsley an AI replica of her late son, Oliver, to whom she had been chatting. The computer-generated version of her child was Oliver's age if he had still been alive. She had been cutting off contact with her family and friends in order to communicate with AI Oliver online. In new scenes appearing next week, Rowan will continue to isolate Leanne. Viewers will watch her make the heartbreaking decision to disassociate herself from her sister Toya Battersby when she is in the hospital for surgery. Rowan convinces Leanne that she is doing the right thing by removing herself from Toya's operation and focusing on number one. Nick is mortified to be by Toya's side. Meanwhile, Leanne's emphasis is on the Institute, as Amy Barlow informs her that she wants to invest her inheritance in the new resource center, but she'll need Ken's approval. Back at the hospital, the consultant approaches Nick with news. He contacts Leanne and informs her that Toya has suffered issues and that she has to arrive as soon as possible. But Rowan refuses to let her go without a fight, and he continues to try to put a breach between Leanne and her family. Rowan confronts Leanne about Amy's decision, but when she says she doesn't have time to address it because she's going to see Toya, he fears he's losing control of her. He must approach her in a different way. After Leanne reunites with her sister at the hospital, things become more problematic when Nick tells Toya that he loves her and plans to tell Leanne. Meanwhile, Nick receives a message from Rowan ordering him to give up the £20,000 investment, or he will reveal the truth about his affair. Later in the week, Simon Barlow, Alex Bain, invites Leanne to visit him in Rotterdam, but Rowan attempts to keep her near and informs her that the Institute wishes to fast-track her to level 8, leaving her divided. Nick begs Leanne to visit Simon, but will she listen? Soap-shocked Coronation Street fans bring out a gaping plot hole over Lauren Bolton's preterm baby. After a terrible few months, Lauren is still in a perilous situation. Coronation Street followers have pointed out that one aspect of Lauren's unexpected labor does not make logic. The troublesome kid just reappeared in Weatherfield after being gone and assumed dead for several months. It turns out she was hiding after realizing she was pregnant with Joel Deering's child. Lauren accepted the abusive solicitor's promise to pay her rent if she kept the baby a secret, despite the fact that she had just been sacked from her work at Roy's Rolls before discovering she was pregnant. Lauren intended to permanently migrate to Northern Ireland to begin a new life, and Joel even secured her a bedsit. However, the villain had a secret plot to get rid of their baby for good. He purchased medication to stop the pregnancy and administered it to an unwitting Lauren, causing her to go into labor prematurely. Her infant boy was left struggling for his life in an incubator after being born 3 months prematurely. However, Corey viewers have lambasted the serial for being unrealistic because medics did not do a blood test to determine whether Lauren had been drugged. One individual protested, "You don't go into labor 3 months early unless you're extremely unfortunate, so why isn't anyone investigating whether she was drugged or took it herself? Like, come on." Another said, "They're idiots." However, some viewers backed the Coronation Street scriptwriters, pointing out that premature babies occur frequently without any outside intervention. Someone said, "It's a terrible reality of life that infants are delivered prematurely. Lauren is young, this is her first child, she hasn't taken care of herself, and she has had plenty of difficulties and worry. There is really no reason for anyone to suspect she was drugged." A second said, "We know Joel drugged her since we watched it happen, but the hospital staff doesn't know and won't look for it." Thanks for watching this video. Take care.